Default. Okay, Fifi mic.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? It should be good now. Hopefully it's been fine. Do I sound good? Am I back? Sorry guys. I'm going to do my re-intro because I was on mute and it must have been on mute this entire time, but welcome back. We are here with another stream, getting ready to watch or react to the death battle between Deku versus Miles Morales. I'm curious to know who you guys got. Let me know in the chat. I have a poll up. JJ, thank you for letting me know. I was mute. I did not know that, so I appreciate you telling me I was mute. So yes, call your local Target up and ask if there is stock. As far as I know, I've checked a couple of different Targets. I checked the two Targets that I have in my city are the ones closest to me. I also when I went on my trip to Ohio to check out a comic shop, I actually checked out that Target, and they also said that were getting 4 in stock. So from what I've been hearing, I think all Targets have 4 in stock. So you might be lucky and your Target might still have a couple. I would just call around at some different Targets and see if they still have any. They will not, sadly, they will not hold one for you because apparently Target just does not hold limited supply items like special edition items or limited time items. So you just gotta like see if they have them and just hope for the best by the time you get there. But most likely, my sister went to 2 Targets today because I watched her cat Percy while my sister Bethany went out to go get the figure for me. And the one Target said that, oh, the box is in the back, we can't get to it. It's high up and we just can't get to it. That's lacking in my personal opinion. I don't know why that the box wasn't down from the night shift people, because people should know, and there should be a list of what product has to go out that next day for the night shift. So I don't know why they weren't able to bring that box down. So that Target, which was another, it's a distance of a Target that my sister went to, but they said that they're going to try to put them out tomorrow. So I'm glad that some people do get those for, of that 2-pack. There's because that Target had 4, so the people tomorrow will be able to get those 4. But so we had to go to the other Target closer to my house, and I called and they said that they had 4 on the floor. They weren't on the floor. They were actually in the back. So you might be lucky. A lot of the Targets might actually not have them out. So they most likely won't have them out on the shelf, so you might get lucky. They might be in the back. So I wish you guys luck. For everybody out there wanting to get this 2-pack, I hope you guys get the 2-pack. I know I was worried when they pretty much told my sister that they couldn't get them at the one Target, so she had to rush to the other Target. I was really, really worried I wasn't going to get it, but it worked out where they didn't have them on the shelf. There was only one other kid there, and my sister and the other kid happened to get it. And there's 2 more, as far as I know, at that Target. So I'm just very, very lucky. If I happen to come across, though, I will say this. If I happen to come across another 2-pack, I most likely will try to do a giveaway. If I go out to my local Target and they happen to have one more, or if I go to another Target and they happen to have it, I will try to do a giveaway. That's like not a promise, but if they do happen to have one and I happen to see it, I'll probably buy another one, and then maybe I'll do a giveaway for it. But I suggest keep looking around at some different Targets to see if they have them or not. Can you answer the question again? Can you answer the question? Yeah, I answered it again. Yeah, okay, cool. Jamigi, you said, hey, a little disappointed. Oh, did you not get it? I'm so sorry, Jamigi. It's so stupid. It's coming at the end of the week of one of the Targets. Oh, so for you, it's coming at the end of the week. Okay. Well, hey, there's still a chance you can still get it if your Target is getting it at the end of the week. There's still a big chance you can get it. I just recommend you tell your sister or you tell someone to take you first thing in the morning when they open so you can get it. I would call leading up. If you know the day, I would call maybe leading up just to make sure that they're actually going to get them in. Or what I would do is if you don't know, I would keep calling leading up towards the end of the week and see which day they're getting them in, and I would show up first thing in the morning whenever they open. A lot of Targets open at 8 in the morning, so I assume your Target opens up at 8 in the morning. I'm calling every day. Do it, bro. Do it. Get it. I hope you get it. Mine is actually over here. I'll actually showcase it off again. Mine's over here. I still haven't opened it yet, so I'm hoping to open it soon. But I actually thought about doing a live stream unboxing for it, but I had a couple of people in my Patreon's only stream tell me that I should do a video for it instead of a live stream. But here it is. Here's the 2-pack. Looks incredible. I'm very, very happy that I got it. Dude, I'm so happy about the Thanos. I don't own a Thanos, so this is W's. And I own a really, really good looking Psylocke because I don't have a Psylocke. So this is, I'm just glad that I got it. It's truly, the box art is just amazing. I'm just happy. I think that might be some of the nicest boxes, I think, that I've come across this year for Marvel Legends. I love the Marvel vs. Capcom boxes. They just look so pretty. So I'm just glad that I got it. I'm really, really glad it's Dubs. You should live stream. Okay. I thought I should do a live stream. I kind of like the idea of doing it because I wouldn't mind doing a lot more live streams to kind of liven up the channel, maybe get some more subscribers. You know what I mean? I really want to try to grind it out and just do a lot more like streams. So I definitely would be down to do like a stream maybe later tonight, unboxing it because I don't have work tomorrow. I don't have work until Tuesday. So I can actually do another stream tonight if I really, really wanted to. Maybe that's a possibility. Maybe I will do it tonight. If not, maybe tomorrow, a live stream. If I don't get it, it's fine. There are always better figures to come out. That is also true. That is also a good way to look at it, is that there's always other figures out there. It's not the end of the world. But I trust. I honestly, if I didn't get this 2-pack, I was about to like crash out, to be honest. Like, I really wanted this 2-pack. I'm just glad that I got it. I would have been pissed because I did all the hard work calling these targets up. I've called 3 targets. I checked when we were in Ohio. I checked out that other target, trying to kind of get information and see if all the targets were the same, if they were all going to get them on the 20th. And they all said the 20th, and they all said that they were going to get 4. So it looks like every target's going to get 4. So, and I'm glad that they didn't have them out. It's actually a blessing. If they would have had them out on the shelf, most likely my sister would not have clutched up today. So it's, in a way, I am grateful that they weren't on the shelves because that would have sucked. But, you know, I'm really happy just to be here, having the 2-pack, but also getting ready to do this reaction. I'm actually going to refresh my page because this thing should be starting like in any minute. I'm going to unmute this because if it does happen, which I would assume in any minute, because it is 12:58, so this thing is about to drop like in any minute. The people that are saying Miles clearly don't understand R.I.P. Deku is crazy, bro. I don't think a lot of people understand how powerful Deku is. I mean, I got Deku in this, to be honest. I really don't see Miles Morales catching the dubs here. I don't give a crap if they've made it in the comics where he's fought up against, I think, Null in the comics before and some other people. I'm not too deep in the comics, but into like the Miles comics, but I've heard a lot, I've seen a lot about who Miles has faced in the comics before, but like I'm telling you, it's nothing compared to like what Deku is doing in My Hero and what his powers are capable of, and he's still growing in strength, and it's just, I think it's just inconsistent. I feel like comics in general can be very inconsistent when it comes to character feats, so I just feel like when it comes to Deku, I feel like that's been always solid. And my brother reads some of the manga, and he knows that, and he's been telling me that's everything we see in the manga and everything we've seen in the show, anime is pretty accurate, and it's not really inconsistent, and I just don't see it. And this is coming from someone that loves both. I love Miles Morales, and I love Deku. But I'm telling you, I see Deku getting this dub. You said, damn, for this is bullshit. Damn, for this is bullshit. But guys, any last minute predictions? Who do you think's winning? Who do you think's winning? Also, be civil. I also don't want any, like, people not being civil, so be civil. Whoever you think is gonna win. Hey, have you watched Superman yet? No. I'm not gonna watch it until it gets on streaming. I've seen parts. Technically, I've watched it. I've seen half the film already, I feel like, on TikTok alone. But, yeah, you know my take on it, Jamigi, how I feel about stuff with DC. I watched my first movie, and you watched, so was it, you watched Superman in IMAX? How was that? Did you see the movie? All right. JJ said, do you actually think every Target has 4 in stock? Yes. Yes, because I've asked a couple and I keep hearing the same thing. Like, if it's like that in Ohio where they're saying we have 4, we're going to be getting 4 in stock, I take it it's everywhere that they're going to get 4. And that seems about right, where it feels like that's a good limited amount for in-store stock is about 4. It's usually never like 2 or 1. It's usually about 4. So I think that's what they're rocking with. So hopefully, JJ, you can come in the clutch and you can get it. I hope so. Just call your local Target up and see what's going on. All right, guys. Any minute now. We're about to see who's going to win this. I just hope when they did this death battle, they were actually fair in their assessment of what Deku's been capable of. And they really, like, they really showcase that, to be honest. I hope so, because I live in Philly. Oh, I definitely think there's a huge chance. I bet you a couple of those Philly Target locations, I guarantee, especially if you're going today, you might actually clutch up. The sooner the better. So I would call it ASAP. Or even just go. Maybe, like, don't even call. Just go and ask, like, an employee if they have it. Get the DPCI number and give it to them. And they'll probably know if they have the stock or not. All right, let's do it. All right. All right. How's the volume? Good? I love Spider-Man, but are they using, like, across the Spider-Verse, like, Miles, or are they just gonna use, like, comic Miles? I wonder who they're gonna use. Thunder Hero, you said you don't hear anything. What? You don't hear anything. All right, I guess my whole... Okay, give me a minute. Yeah, I guess my thing went to default. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Speaker, no. High definition. I think I want to do a headset, maybe. All right, let's...
Spider carries
All right,
the
you can hear it now.
formula,
Thank you.
A genetics-enhancing serum that granted Miles superhuman strength,
Appreciate
speed,
it, guys.
and the ability to alter his body's electron attraction to crawl along any surface.
And you can't forget that classic Spider Sense, an internal warning system that lets Miles know about incoming threats so he can react ahead of time. He even got an upgrade that acts like a radar, letting
W's,
him
okay.
see through stuff.
Thank you,
But
Thunder.
no
I appreciate you,
Spider-Person
bro.
is complete without their web shooters. Given to him by Peter's Aunt May, these webs have all sorts
Yeah,
of
if they're going with
applications
web
between
shooters too,
swinging,
those can get,
grabbing,
like,
restraining,
fried.
projectiling,
And they run
being
out.
made into
Cartridges run out.
Not having Peter around to show him the ropes made things a lot tougher, though. And between mishaps,
No, thank
wall
you.
crawling
Thank you,
and
Thunder.
web
I appreciate
slinging,
you.
Miles got off to a rocky start.
Like any typical teenager, he had a lot of self-doubt. Could he keep up in school? What was the right way to talk to girls?
And how could he live up to being Spider-Man when one of the villains he had to face turned out to be his very own uncle? Makes family dinner so awkward.
I appreciate you.
All
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
"I'm
seriously.
trying to kill you.
I wouldn't
stuff.
have known
Fortunately,
if my
Miles had a
volume
leg
wasn't
up
working
on
or not.
every
Thanks.
other superhero known to man.
Living parents. better yet, loving parents. They supported him when things
Damn.
got tough, even if
Why you
they
gotta do
didn't
Peter
always
like
see
that?
eye to eye. And thanks to them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like
I
Peter,
hope
but to
it's
do it his own way.
one
And it helped that this particular spider had a bit
continuity
more to its fight than
because
Peter's.
comics
Miles
always
has a
have
variety of unique
busted
powers,
variants
like invisibility and venom.
somewhere
Not
back
like
in
Tom
2003.
Hardy,
They,
though it
I,
is
I
weird
want it
to
to
give
be
your main power
consistent
the
because,
same
like I
name
said,
as
in
one of your
comics
bad
it's,
guys.
it's
Come
never
on,
really
Spidey,
consistent.
branding is important.
Miles can harness his own bioelectric energy and weaponize it, which is especially effective against individuals with genetic mutations.
Punching, absorbing, blasting, mega blasting. Hell, he can even make electric constructs out of this stuff, like biowebbing and a damn sword.
Yeah,
Jeez,
the sword,
What kind
I
of
remember
spider
that.
was this?
It's not
That was
entirely
huge
science
when they did-
fiction.
when he did
Studies
that.
have shown that certain species of spiders, such as the Linophiidae, have a process known as ballooning. By spinning a thread of their silk, they can use the Earth's natural electric fields to fly, traveling up to hundreds of miles. No pun intended.
Well, whatever kind of bite it was, it gave Miles the edge he needed to find his worth as Spider-Man.
Miles can dodge gunshots, missiles, and lightning bolts. He survived all sorts of beatings, including a building exploding on top of him.
OG Spidey could lift buildings and dodge light speed attacks, and Miles is more than a match for him.
Like the time he absorbed the energy of a bomb that was going to vaporize Harlem. A blast that would have equaled 15 million tons of TNT.
He's gotten kudos from a ton of older heroes too, becoming a member of the New
Yeah,
Ultimates
see,
and the Avengers.
like,
He even
I've
helped
never
form
seen
the
the
Champions,
Sword
a team of teenage
in
superheroes with the
Spider-Verse
likes of
movies,
Miss Marvel
yeah.
and Ironheart.
The King of Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan
With vibranium.
The
Vibranium
same
can
stuff
break
as
though, so
T'Challa's
let's
own
not
suit.
act
This
like it
super
can't.
rare and tough metal can absorb kinetic
it
energy
breaks.
and vibrational impact.
So
It helps to regulate Miles's venom powers too, allowing him to better control his electrical output.
The vibranium is thinner to better fit his acrobatic fighting style, but it can still shake off most fatal attacks like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's swords have shattered against it.
Though it's not as durable as, say, Captain America's shield, and enough kinetic energy will overload it.
Don't be near it when it
Said
does,
that.
or you'll end up like the Falcon here when he used his vibranium wings to stop a bomb that was gonna blow up New York City. That's twice now. Does any other city have to deal with this stuff?
But when vibranium and spider powers still aren't enough, Miles can push his electrical output into overdrive.
Giving him huge boosts
I think
in
Deku
strength and
can
speed and making
break
him a whole lot
vibranium.
zappier.
I agree.
It's your
I think
classic
with
show
enough
his power
strength
up,
that
and
he
knows it
produces,
too.
100%.
He's a bit of a weeb and has a thing for mimicking some favorites.
It doesn't
Despite
take
his
much
initial
to break
insecurities,
vibranium.
Miles
I
has
mean,
more than managed to live up
Thanos'
to his
sword was able to
predecessor.
break
No longer
vibranium.
standing in the shadow, but side by side.
Literally, his universe got blown up and he was sent to the main 616 timeline, along with his family. And now it's him and Peter as a pair of Spider Bros.
He's even become one of the big players of the Spider-Verse, teaming up with all sorts of other spider variants to defend the multiverse.
There's anime spider people, robot spider people, dinosaur spider people, spider people, a whole lot of them, each with their own way of getting the job done. Miles even led them into battle against the Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes.
This is what Stan Lee was proudest of in his favorite superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person could wear the mask and do the right thing. For so long as we stay true to ourselves and help others in our own unique ways, then anyone can be
Spider-Man.
a hero.
Yeah. All right, let's get to Deku.
But what is a hero? To the citizens of Japan, there
Yeah.
was no one more synonymous
This
with the
kid
word
is no
than their
normal
symbol
kid.
of peace.
His will.
All Might.
The
Remember.
big numero uno, with a smile on his face, he could save anyone and win any fight, no matter what.
Or so it seemed. After a battle with his arch nemesis All For One, All Might was grievously injured. His time as a beacon of hope was coming to an end, and he would need to find someone to pass on the torch.
In this world, most human beings evolved to have their own individual superpowers, or quirks. But
I'm not ready
everyone
for the
is lucky
final
enough
season
to
of My
get
Hero
one,
either
like this
in
kid
October.
named Izuku
I'm gonna
Midoriya,
cry, dude.
or as local bully Bakugo liked to call him, the good-for-nothing Deku.
Izuku wanted to save people just
Deku,
like
my
All
goat.
Might, but
Same,
even his
same.
idol told him that he would have to give up on his dreams.
Forever the beta male in the shadow of Bakugo
goat.
and his Sigma quirk, until he got the chance to alpha up and lend his rival a helping hand, proving himself worthy of All Might's torch.
And so after months of training, Izuku was granted All Might's quirk, one for all. This power allows him to boost his strength to incredible heights, using it for smashing attacks named after specific US locales and a soccer club.
Or football, as they call it.
Straight punches, spikes, even finger flicks. One for All is the ultimate in strength
I'll
enhancing
be
quirks.
The first
I'll
time he
be
used
the
it,
end
Izuku
of the
destroyed
journey
this
for
giant
sure. My
robot in
hero
a
is such a
single
banger.
blow
Exactly.
on
I'm
accident.
I'm
Too
ready,
bad
but
it
not.
wasn't the only thing he
The
destroyed,
show
though.
means a ton to
Damn,
me.
that looks like it hurts.
One for All's power was so great that the
I connected
recoil
to it
would
so much,
shatter
especially to
Izuku's
the character
limbs when he
Deku.
used it. In the hands of an improper vessel, One for All could cause their body to explode. So Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia.
Say that again.
UA High.
Here he'd be inspired by girly pop Uraraka to turn his zero name
Nice
into
figure.
his hero
Figurine,
name,
thank you, I appreciate you.
becoming the Deku who always does his best.
Something that he may have taken too far.
When it came to saving people, Do Your Best here had a bad habit of putting others way before himself. Sure, everyone else was okay, but he'd be good for nothing all over again if he got himself paralyzed.
So to cut down on his
That's the
hospital
thing
bills,
is
he
Deku's
developed
doesn't,
full cowling. Instead
like,
of using his
get
quirk in
hurt
short
as much
bursts, he
anymore.
would
So
continuously spread the energy
they can't
across
use that
his
as, like,
body
a
at
thing.
low percentages, using it for acrobatics inspired by Bakugo's explosive
me
movements.
too, man.
And
Me
with
too.
that new thinking came a new fighting style. Shoot
I miss
style.
it so
To
much.
use a
Yeah, I'll miss
stronger
it. Same,
limb
I'll
that'd be
miss
less
it.
likely to break. Deku took a page
Favorite
from
anime.
Nerd Emoji Ida's book and switched to focusing on kicks to pack in more of a punch. Yeah.
And that power would be needed. After a climactic battle with All for One, All Might would be forced into retirement. Just a few months into
They
Deku's
better
training.
mention the movies because
Now
the
it was
movies
his
are
turn to
canon.
face
I don't
this
want to hear the
demon lord.
bullshit.
But
If they're
he
gonna
didn't
mention
have
all
to
the
do
stuff
it
Miles has
alone.
been able to do in the
Just as
comics,
All Might had
they gotta
passed
mention the
One for All
movies.
onto Deku, it had been passed onto All Might by his master, and onto her by her master. One for All was a power that was built upon for generations.
The quirks of the previous users of One for All manifested in Deku, along with their spirits, or vestiges, to help him in his battle against All for One.
Black Whip gives him energy tendrils to swing around and restrain foes. They can also brace his arms and manually control his muscles if he can't move.
Float allows him to soar high into the sky. By combining it with controlled blasts of pressurized air, he can effectively fly.
Yeah.
Spider Sense detects incoming threats and
Spider
unease,
Sense.
letting Deku react
You mean
in
Black
advance.
Whip
Though
webs,
it's
like,
mostly
but it's
an alarm
better
bell
than
and
Miles,
doesn't
like,
tell
it's
him
better.
specifics like location or number of threats. Familiar?
Smokescreen lets him create a smokescreen,
Yeah.
but he can use it at full blast to create a bigger smokescreen.
That's swell and all, but the real meat is in Fajin.
Yeah,
After building up
Regine.
kinetic
Let's
energy
go,
in his
bro.
body, Deku can unleash it for bursts of strength and speed.
He's combined it with Black Whip to create the
Deku
powerful
broke,
Black Chain binding attack, and can
in
use it in
size,
conjunction with full
island in
cowling to
half
achieve full
with
100%.
a kick. Not
Equaling
at
All Might's
100
full level of
BTW,
power
so if
without
they
any recoil.
He
list
once used
Miles
it to
comic
outspeed
beats,
a bullet
they
shot
have
by
to
Lady
mention
Nagai,
that exactly.
A former hero turned villain who has a sniper rifle for an arm. I think I'm in love.
Nagant's bullet once crossed a distance of around 215 kilometers within a fraction of a second. That's 6,700 times faster than sound. And Deku was moving so fast, the bullet seemed
Thank
like it
you,
was
they
standing
mentioned it.
still.
Let's
And he can
go.
even faster
Yes,
than that with
gear
his final
shift.
quirk, Gear Shift.
By touching a target, he can control its speed without abiding by the laws of inertia.
Yes.
He can slow down foes to leave them frozen.
Miles
in the
is
air.
cooked,
He moves
bro.
So fast, he can punch multiple times in an instant.
Even All For One's own protege
Dude.
Shigaraki couldn't track him. And this is a dude
Shigaraki
who
got
can
his
light
back
laser
blown
beams.
out
It does
by
have time
by
limit,
gear
though.
shift.
After
I don't want to hear
5
him.
minutes of continuous use, Deku's body will catch up to his speed, suffocating him as his cells become unable to take in oxygen.
Not nearly as bad as One For All was suffocating him, though. He's been doing all of this shit in
Yeah.
just the 10th grade. I hadn't even figured out you can breathe through your nose at that point.
The pressure of having to save his friends, the country, the entire world weighed
Cannot-
on
exactly,
Deku. So he
cooked,
left UA to
cooked.
fight this war alone.
But alone
He's
was
stacked.
never where Deku fought best. Having come from nothing, his admiration for his peers gave him strength, just as they admired his strength and desire to help others. Even Bakugo came around to
It's
him.
a will.
when it
It's
came
not
time
even
to
just
finally
Deku's
put that
power, but
demon
it's
lord
his
back in
will
hell,
that I
his
admire.
classmates, teachers, mom,
He's
friends,
just-
enemy,
Miles, I love him, but he's not
everyone
winning
else
this. I'm
supported and
sorry.
cheered him on, because that was the greatest threat to All For One's reign all along.
Not All Might, not Deku, not even One For All itself. Just people helping each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All For One once and for all, blowing a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies for a brighter future.
Though he did lose his quirk and have to retire from hero work, getting a regular 9 to 5.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I did not know this. I am a bit pissed that they just
like
kind of said the end of my hero, but it's
Some
okay.
might say
I probably
he
won't
peaked in high
remember, so
school.
I'm fine with
If
it.
not for the sick
I'm
new
fine with
armor, he
it, but at the
eventually
same
got to
time,
go
I'm a
back
bit
to
annoyed.
kicking butt.
They didn't have
He
to
even
end
made it all the way
add
back
the
to
ending,
top
and
of the
that kind of
ranking.
annoys me.
All with the help of his friends. For so long as we keep reaching out our hands to help those in need, everyone can be a hero.
All right, let's get to it.
Hello, it's me, Store-Bought Benjamin. I know what you're asking. Benjamin, what are you wearing?
Dummy thick.
Yes, that's our mechanical menace Mecha Goose pulling down the trunks of poor
They can
Dummy.
never give us up-
Our new summer line
gives
of
up
merch is
once
available now on
he's
deathmetal.gg for a limited time.
Decided to have
Website
somebody
members can even get
he
this in a unique
represents
color
true
scheme.
Yeah,
And there's a hat.
heroism, exactly.
I like the hat.
Whoa.
I know what else you're asking.
Yeah.
Benjamin, why did Wiz build robot butt cheeks on Dummy?
They always have
I don't know.
manga spoilers,
Get
man,
your
but
cheeks
you'll
at
still enjoy the ending. Don't worry. I think I will.
www.deathbattle.gg.
Yeah. That, I didn't know they did that. That kind of annoyed me. Okay,
All right,
let's
the
get to
buttons
it.
are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Come on.
It's time for a death battle!
All right, let's go. Come on, Deku. Let's do it.
Yo! You're more man and less spider than usual.
Dope.
Whoa, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do?
Alright, new guy. First lesson? Don't watch the mouth. Watch the hands.
Now watch mine, Delaware! Ah!
Nope. Woo!
Let's try that one more time. Guess who?
I can't use my full power here. Gotta take this somewhere else. Oh, gross!
You got skills, man. I like that.
Come on. Nope.
Mierda.
Fries, buddy.
I moved us to an abandoned part of the city so we can go all out!
Let's go. The animation goes hard.
My best!
Woo! Okay. Gear
I'm
shift.
gonna do my best. I gotta do my own thing.
Come on,
Sarah
Deku.
was right. Your quirk is amazing.
Amazing is my buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
His suit has shock absorption, not nullification. So, it's got a limit.
It's the thinking. Come on, Deku. Show him. Come on.
Psycho. Death Bang!
Go beyond!
Ultra. Yes.
Spider-Man, you really are the ultimate.
KO! Vaya con Dios, Aranya Hoven.
Let's
How
start
did they-
by
wait a
talking
second,
about
so are they
their
saying that he
superpowers,
won
which
that?
matched up quite evenly. Unsurprisingly,
Miles?
given the not-so-subtle inspiration for Deku's quirks, though they did have some edges over the other.
The spider sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than danger sense, which has been worked around before.
This meant Miles's invisibility was harder for danger sense to detect when he wasn't attacking, while the spider sense's radar system allowed him to find Deku in a smokescreen.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Izuku's
That's
other
what I'm
quirks
saying.
granted him
I
advantages
still,
of his
no.
Club was a lot more mobile than Webs, and Fajin gave a bigger boost in strength than Venom did. Since both had some advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie.
Next up, speed. Scale
Did
and
he
defeater,
win
Miles could dodge
off
light
of
speed
one
attacks,
shot?
which actually outpaced Izuku
Deku
moving
was
faster than that sniper bullet. Fortunately for Deku,
unharmed,
that wasn't
exactly.
his best.
Thanks to Gear Shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to the light-catching Shigaraki. Even worse for Spidey, one touch.
I still don't think Miles can move as fast as Deku can with gear shift.
So speed
I don't
goes to
know. It's
Deku.
As
okay.
for
Good.
skill,
Thank you.
Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing
Yes.
the opponent's abilities and coming up with strategies on the fly.
Come on. Let's.
But Miles' powers and fighting style gave Deku few immediate openings.
Deku may have received more formal training at UA, but he was ultimately only active in hero work for a little under a year.
Meanwhile, Miles has been handling everything from neighborhood crooks to multiverse-ending gods for significantly longer.
It's close, but with his greater experience, skill goes to Miles.
If they give
And that means
strength
the
to
biggest deciding factor
Miles,
is raw
bullshit.
strength.
And that was
Stop
no
playing, bro.
contest.
Come on.
Miles absorbing the energy of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming power is what One
Yeah,
for All
come
is
on.
all about.
When Deku defeated All for One, the energy needed to part those clouds with his punch had a yield of 362 billion
Come
tons
on.
of TNT.
Come on.
Smashing the bomb Miles absorbed out of the water.
But it wasn't as simple as that. Miles is wearing a vibranium suit
Oh,
after
spare
all.
me.
So
It can
the
break.
question wasn't
What are we doing,
necessarily
bro?
Who was stronger? It was if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
When the Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying blast, it had a
Come
yield
on.
of 546 megatons. Impressive, but Deku defeating All for One was still over 600 times stronger than Vibranium's limit.
And Deku did that with One for All's embers, not the full package.
And remember, the Vibranium
They
in Miles'
not
suit was much
completely
thinner than what
based,
Falcon
yeah.
and Black Panther had, making it unlikely it could absorb as strong of a blast.
It's there to provide more protection, sure, but there was no way it could survive all of what Deku could dish out.
In this superpowered battle, it was Izuku's overwhelming speed and immense strength that made him the winning hero.
And the morales of the story
Let's
is
go.
The winner
Woo!
I'm on Death Battle.
Let's go. I told you guys. I stopped playing, bro. I was like, bullshit. Miles was coming on top. Let's fucking go.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death
Let's
Battle.
go.
Thanks
Don't get
for
me wrong. I
watching.
love Miles. I love what he can do, but stop playing. Stop playing with Deku. Stop playing with him, bro. Let's go. W's. Okay. What's a? I want to know what the. Oh, so he won. Bet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. I'm actually curious to know what the live chat is saying. I guarantee they're like losing their mind. Show chat. What are they saying? Well, I'm out. Yeah. Okay. Superman Miles. Okay. W. No, something. I can't read that. The chat's moving so quick. Okay, so they're talking about some other. Someone said L, bro. Stop playing. It's the. Yeah, come on. W's. Fair and square. W's. I knew it. When it came to strength, and they brought up Miles' suit, I was like, come on. That's not strength or anything. That's something Wakanda made and it can't break. Like, let's not play around. Bro exploded because of the pure power that Deku was putting out. So, yeah, made my point. Smarts, on top of Danger Sense, they downplayed the shit out of Danger Sense. What Danger Sense is capable of is actually crazy. They downplayed that a bit. And especially the speed. I don't think Miles is nearly as fast. So when they gave, like, I think they gave speed half and half for Miles and Deku. I don't believe that at all. Like, Miles is fast, but not that fast when Deku does gear shift. No, stop playing. But W's though by Death Battle, that was pretty good. I actually quite enjoyed that, and it made my point. I just hope people put this shit to rest, and now we can go on to some other different shit. Did Miles just nuke himself? Miles like took the blast, but he couldn't contain the blast that Deku put out. So he did nuke himself. He blew himself up by the energy, the sheer output that Deku put into the punch. So yeah, bro, I made the point though. Like Deku is a he's special, bro. Like he's crazy. He's crazy when it comes to his power, his will. The will makes his power like even better. It's not. That's the thing, is that I hate to say it, but like Miles is strong. Don't get me wrong, but his will is not as strong as Deku, and Deku's will adds to the element of his power. It just builds it. I'm gonna say it. One for All was always supposed to be for Deku. It was always supposed to be his. So he was you know what I mean? And that's why it went back to him in was it? I think it was not World Heroes Mission, in My Hero Academia. Was it? I think it was Heroes Rising. It was always meant to go back to him because he was the wielder that was supposed to have that power. He's the GOAT. He's just the GOAT. The GOAT, exactly. Facts. This was fun, though. This was really, really fun. I'm glad that I came on to do this reaction. It was really, really cool. I do also like that they were having... This is the thing that I love, too. For Death Battle, they made it... Like, they made it where they just weren't, like, trying to kill each other, but they were having fun. I enjoyed that. And the music built up to it. It was, like, a fun time. They weren't, like... You know, I liked that a lot. I thought that was fun. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if they actually were trying to fight it out and it wasn't like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, I moved, Deku's like, I moved us safely so we can go all out. Like, this is training. Let's do it. Like, I enjoyed that. There was fun in it. So I really enjoyed that a lot. That there was fun. Deku was being playful. Miles was being playful. And I just liked it. It was almost like they were just having, like, a tag team match for fun. And it wasn't like they were trying to, like, they actually, like, oh, you're a villain, or what are you doing here? Like, I actually quite enjoyed that. It added fun element where it was enjoyable. But I am glad, because I was like, bullshit. I was like, Deku's not losing this fight. Like, that was something that it felt for me wasn't even a debate. I'm like, it seems like a cool idea. It is a fight of a century because they kind of have similar abilities. I mean, even the creator of My Hero Academia said that a lot of Deku's powers are inspired. I mean, hell, a lot of the powers in My Hero Academia are inspired by like a Marvel characters, DC characters, and such. Danger Sense, Spider Sense, they did that comparison in this. It's very much that they you know, like, he got inspired by these heroes with their abilities, and he added to them, and I like that. So yeah, it would have been Thunder. You said it would have been out of character if they just hated each other off rip. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is that Deku's so playful, and he's like, oh, like, he's almost enamored by people's ability, even if they're a villain. He's like, oh, what you could have done if you were a hero. Like, he's not like, all right, he's not like all out like, I hate you. He's enamored by people's abilities, and I do like that a lot. And that's why I feel like what makes that character so special. He's not like, oh, you're a villain, you're just a villain. There's layers to you. Like, oh, you could have been such a great hero. Like, he truly is the symbol of peace. Like, All Might really lucked out when he found Deku. Like, he really got a great successor for his power. Best anime. I've said it. I've stated it. I think My Hero is the best anime out there. It's great. It is funny though when people say like, oh, like when people use like people like downplay My Hero and say, oh, it's the fan base that makes the show bad. I don't think the fan base is bad at all, to be honest. I don't see, unless there's some weird ships that people have in My Hero, but other than that, I think it's a very fun fan base. Great analyzes, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you, Thunder Hero. I appreciate you. Loved it. I loved it. I loved talking to you. It was really, really fun. Are you new to the channel? Let me know. If you are new, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel each and every day. Right now, we're almost at 1,300. Right now, we're at 1,200. I think we're at like 200 and something. I think we're at like 227 or something. We're almost at 1,300. So definitely, if anybody's new in here, make sure to subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications, and like this video. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna talk to my brother about it because my brother got me into My Hero Academia around COVID. He actually said that this was an anime that I would really, really enjoy. So I remember the first time I watched it, and I connect with Captain America. Like, at first, I'm gonna give you a bit of an insight. Like, when Marvel first started, Iron Man was my favorite character. Because that was the first character I got introduced to when it came to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But I never knew really who Captain America was until his movie came out. I connect to that character so much, and wanting to, wanting to just, take down the bully. I mean, I was bullied when I was a kid, and I've always wanted to, like be the nicest person I can be, help one another, and do all that. And I really connected with Steve Rogers. And then when my brother's like, watch My Hero, you'd love it. It's really, really great. You'll connect to the main character, Deku. I cried. Like, the first episode, I remember, like, oh my god, this character resembles me so much, and just wanting to be the best person they can be, and just wants to, fight for the little guy, and just wants to help out. I was like, this is me. I have hopes, I have dreams. I kid you not, My Hero Academia, Deku, inspired me to start my YouTube channel. That show kicked off my channel and making me want to follow my dreams to be a YouTuber. And I've stated this before in the beginning when I first started my channel, but that character means the world to me, about going beyond plus ultra. Like, I really took that to heart of, following your dreams and making your dreams a reality. And that's literally why the character means the world to me. And the fact that the story is wrapping up in October is just really, really, like, there's a lot of emotions, like, building up. And I remember the first time I watched Heroes Rising, I cried too. Like, I was like, oh my god. Like, I cried pretty much in the majority of the episodes, but, like, that was a moment when Might You comes on and, like, Deku does what he does. And, like, I don't want to give too many spoilers away, because there's some people I know that follow me that haven't watched the show yet or watched any of the movies yet. But what Deku does in that movie made me, like, cry. The music built to it. Might You is probably one of the best songs out there for an anime, and it gets me to tears, like, every time. It's so strong, it's so powerful. It makes you just want to, like, literally punch the sky, like, full of energy. It's just, I love it. I love that moment in the movie, and I'm forever grateful for the show. And it sucks because I was supposed to meet Justin Briner last year at GalaxyCon, and he didn't show up. And I wanted to tell him so much, and I'm still going to tell him if I ever get to meet him. I want to tell him so much how much the character means to me, how much he really brought that character to life for me, and how much I connected with that character, and how much that character inspired me to chase my dreams, because the character just resembled me so much, and wanting to just chase their dreams, and didn't care who said they couldn't do it, and he still went out and did it, and he showed the people that said he couldn't do it that he could do it. And it's just, people sleep on My Hero, and I think when people use, oh, it's the fan base, that's why I don't like it, it's a stupid excuse. The anime is the best. It is the best. I don't think there's any other anime that touches it on any levels in terms of story, great storytelling, great action, and everything. Music alone, yeah, it's the best. So, sorry about that on my tangent. I just want to kind of get that out there, because that's how much the character means to me, and that's how much the show means to me. But this was very, very fun. I usually don't tend to watch death battles, but for this one, I had to watch it. I was like, there's no way the Deku's not winning this. So I'm glad that, the people at Death Battle were actually observant and realizing, yeah, of course, like, Deku, what he's been able to do, and his arc is not done yet either. So he does crazy shit. So I'm just excited to kind of see how they're going to end it in the show, even though they kind of said the ending of the manga. I still think I'm going to enjoy the ending, of course, because it's just the performances of the voice actors, and I just know, and it's the animation, and it's just a whole bunch of different things. But W's, thank you everybody for, again, popping in stream to watch my reaction to Deku versus Miles Morales on Death Battle. Really, really fun. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, post notifications, like this video. I plan on probably going live later tonight, if not tomorrow, to unbox my Psylocke and Thanos 2-pack. I'm probably going to do that maybe later on stream tonight, maybe even tomorrow, like I said. I definitely want to try to get to the gym today, because I haven't went in a minute. So, yeah. Glad you loved the show that much. Man, your words are inspiring. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Literally, like, the show means the world to me. And I don't think I ever, on that level, connected with a character other than Captain America before. Like, I really connected with Izuku, Midoriya, Deku. Like, that character is so inspiring to me. And, you know what I mean? I still, to this day, want to be the best person I can be. I still, to this day, even when things get tough, I still am pushing forward with my dreams. And I know one day my channel will be one of the biggest channels on YouTube. I know that. I have one of the best communities here on YouTube that grows every day. And I know, I fully say that with my chest out, is that I have one of the greatest communities, supportive communities, and positive communities out there. I love it. What up? What's up, Gamey? How's it going? We just got done watching the death battle between Deku versus Miles Morales. Definitely go back into the stream. The stream will be up as an archive, so definitely go watch it and let me know your thoughts. I'm curious to know what you think. But yeah, this was really, really fun. Apparently there's a Shigaraki one. Shigaraki versus something. That's pretty cool. I don't know the other character, but yeah, Shigaraki's pretty powerful. But yeah, W's though. This one got like 50K. That's crazy. I'll probably get more by the end of the day. I guarantee it, this fight. But yeah, just stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned this upcoming week for the people that are new here, like you, Thunder. I wanted to let you know I am going to be doing a out of theater non-spoiler review for Fantastic Four First Steps this Thursday. I'm also going to be doing a vlog, and I'm going to be showcasing a comic shop that's by my local theater, a comic shop that me and my friend haven't went to in a minute, so we're going to showcase that. Later that day, we are also going to be taking a trip to Ohio to the Regal Cinema Theater to go get the Fantasticar exclusive popcorn bucket. So I'm going to be also doing a live on the road stream that same Thursday. So probably around like 4 or 5 o'clock, that's when I'm going to be starting up my stream for us to go to that Regal Theater. And then we're going to be doing IMAX on Friday, me and my bro, and we're going to be doing an out of theater spoiler review for Fantastic Four. We're going to try to find a place where we can talk spoilers that Friday. I know it's probably going to be packed, that theater, so we'll have to find a place, but luckily we're going really early. I think our show is at 11 a.m., if not sooner than that. So we'll be able to get out, probably find a spot where we could talk about the movie without people hearing spoilers. We'll probably try to maybe we'll like do it in the car, who knows. But I am very excited to talk spoilers. And then we're going to be doing a spoiler stream that weekend on Saturday. I'm going to be doing a spoiler fan stream to talk about like Fantastic Four First Steps, so I can talk to you guys and hear what you guys have to say about Fantastic Four that Saturday. I want to give you guys some time to see the movie, and then we'll do a live chat discussion where we talk about the movie, talk about what we like, talk about what we didn't like. I don't think there's going to be much things I don't like about this film. I am very positive I'm going to love this movie. Hence me buying all the merch I've been buying, all the things I've been buying. I'm ready for this movie. I can't wait. So Gamey, you said, yo, are you going to the you are going to be the biggest YouTuber? I really hope so. That is a goal of mine, and to show people with, spreading love, positivity, and motivation, you can have a YouTube channel that has a big platform without spreading hate and without, putting people down, or, I see a lot of hate on YouTube, and it's very, very sad. And I'm glad that even we were positive here, even though I was on the side of Deku in this, but we were all positive. Even if there was someone in here that wanted Miles to win, I would have been positive about it. I would have been like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You want Miles to win. That's really, really cool. But you know what I mean? It's about spreading love, positivity, and motivation, and that's what my channel stands for. It's stood for that since I started my channel. And yeah, I really, really do like that our community here is just very, very positive. And that's nice to have a positive, safe space where you can say your opinion and people won't be rude to you or belittle you. I like that. You know what I mean? Because hate gets clicks, but I want to show people out there that that's not the way to do things. And that's why I have the channel that I have. That's why I have the community that I have, and I'm very, very happy about it. So, W's for that. But guys, I'm going to be ending stream here. Right now it is 1:39. I want to head to the gym. I actually have to head up to the house first, see if I can help my parents out, and then I'm going to be going to the gym. So if I do go live later, I'll let you guys know when I'm going to be doing the unboxing for the Marvel vs. Capcom Thanos and Psylocke 2-pack. I'll let you know when I'm going to be doing a live stream unboxing for that. Most likely it will be later tonight. I don't know. I don't know if my mom needs me at home tonight, so I'm going to ask her and see if she wants me to be home tonight, because I've been staying over my sister's for a minute now. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to probably stay home tonight, and I'll probably do it tomorrow. Thunder, you said great mentality. That's the only mentality I want to have, to be honest. It's very, very toxic out there, so especially in the comic space. So I want to keep it positive here. Like I said, I know there are things that we don't like. That's perfectly fine. It's people's opinion. But I like the idea of that once it's said, it's no one's hating on someone for their opinion. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like, that's it. But all right, I'm going to end stream here. But as always, guys, hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.